Hi, we're Lynn
and Nisha,
and you're watching BTS MVP. Welcome to another episode of BTS MVP, where we choose our favorite parts and our favorite member for each of their biggest hits. But before we talk about today's song, let's get to the snack of the day.
Alright, the snack of the day are fudge-covered mint Oreos. Now, I love a good mint Oreo.
True.
I like the Canadian ones better than the American
You were
ones.
basically raised on mint Oreos.
Mint Oreos are better than normal Oreos. They're better than chocolate Oreos. They're better than vanilla.
I would say they form a good 25% of your diet.
So tasty.
Yeah.
Anyways, so they've come up with these fudge-covered ones. I don't know if this is Canada only.
I don't know if this is new or what, but this is new to us. Because a friend of yours gave you these, right? They are so good.
So good. Somebody keeps eating them when they're mine.
Like, regular Oreos are good, but
they're great.
But it's not like I'm going to sit down and eat a whole tray of them.
I don't see why you wouldn't.
But these chocolate dipped ones are so good.
Anyways.
Do you think even RM might like them?
I don't. I think it would be like a personal choice. I don't think he would even put it into his mouth.
It's true.
They're thick.
Yeah, I know. And you think they're going to be overwhelmingly sweet because it's a great big thing, but they're not. And they're like super crispy. I can't.
Good stuff. Let's move on to the song of the day.
All right. Today's song is Ma City, which is a B-side from Most Beautiful Moment in Life Part 2. And it's also on Young Forever.
It's also one of my favorite songs.
That's true. So we're catching up with the songs that made our top 10 when we did our list of our top 50 BTS songs each that we had never talked about, and Ma City falls in your top 10.
If you haven't seen that video, go check out the other videos on their channel, because then you can guess what comes next.
That's right. All right, so Ma City is a song about the cities, the places where they come from, which makes it a very personal song for BTS.
However, it's not one of the sad, flowy personal songs.
That's right.
It's a party song. It's a banger.
It's a total banger.
It's an encore song.
That is correct. First, let me say, it was really, really hard.
It was hard to pick. I have something to say about all of them if you want to talk about all of them.
Here. Like, it's okay with me if we want to give everyone a shout out this week, because this song...
But we have to have tiers. They have to be honorable mention status.
Okay, I'm down for that.
You have to tier
I'm down for that. All right, so we're gonna give some honorable mentions to 3 members this week.
3 members.
Who you got?
All right, my honorable mention is Jin first. He has like one line.
He does.
Uncles, put your hands up. Aunties, wave your hands around.
So cute.
It's so cute. It makes him seem so young, and he obviously enjoys it. He's like, hands up.
Yeah. Hegemony. I felt seen. I'm an hegemony. I can't even claim to be a Nuna.
So sad.
Yeah. It's like, oh, he's speaking directly to me.
I'm a dongsang. By more than 10 years, Jin. Sorry.
Oh, he just had a very small heart attack.
Anyways,
Jin's lines. Apparently, I hear are in Gwacheon's Satori, but I don't know enough about it to be able to say what is Satori about it.
And what makes it sound different. Sorry.
Also, that's Jin's small little shout out in this song to his own city.
And my next honorable mention is Jimin. I love Jimin. I love Jimin's parts. It just wasn't enough. It just wasn't enough to bump him up to honorable mention.
All right.
He almost made it though.
All right.
He gets a lot of like the chorus part.
Yes.
With V.
Yes.
And he gets to shout out Busan directly.
I know, which is awesome. Your third honorable mention is who?
It's Suga.
It's Suga.
He has a wonderful rap, and he's a very patriotic Daegu boy.
Yeah.
And even though he's a little bit much when he says, "I'm the only thing Daegu has to be proud of."
That's true.
Chill out. Chill out. Okay.
그래 나한테 이걸 솔직하게 말 내게 자랑하게 밖에 없어 내가 태어난 것 자체가 대국의 자랑
I saw it translated some places as more like I will become the only thing that Daegu has to be proud of, as opposed to
What about
that
V?
I am. I know, don't you feel
No hate, no hate,
know,
sugar,
right?
but like
the whole time
V
I was
is
listening
right
to his
there.
part, I was
He's
like,
right there. Obviously, he takes no offense. He's vibing the whole time. He's like, "You're right, sugar."
Sometimes I wonder how strongly V identifies with being from Daegu, because he doesn't talk about it the same way that Suga does, and
He was younger when he moved to Seoul, right?
Exactly.
So-
His whole family lives in Seoul now.
Yeah.
So it's not like he goes back there to like visit with family or anything like that. So yeah, but Suga's whole part is about how there's not much there in Daegu. And so therefore he will take the steps to make everyone proud. I really love the part in his rap where he has a little pause.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And I don't know, it's just
It's sort of a weird rhythm that he's got.
Yeah.
And he's got a bunch of like weird repetitions
Yeah.
and sort of like bits where he switches it up. It's
Yeah.
very interesting to listen to.
No, I agree, and kind of unusual for him, I guess. It's very like hard charging kind of song, and then there's like that empty spot where
Yeah,
he just
yeah,
waits
yeah.
and thinks, what does that Daegu have to offer? And
He needs a moment.
yeah, I know, and I don't know, I really liked it a lot. He was almost an honorable mention for me. Nice work. All right,
Moving on to the real honorable mention.
actual honorable mentions. We each have one that we would like to talk about. My honorable mention for this song is J-Hope, and I would not say that his part stands out as much to me from an audio perspective.
I mean, he does say baby.
Well, that's all.
You know how we feel about that here at BTS MVP.
I know. He says he's a Guangzhou baby. I love that line so much.
전나는 또 광주 베베 내 발걸음이 산으로 가네 너 모두 다 정상의 베베 내 삶은 뜨겁지 난 속에 열기 이어져 멈춘 폭이란 없지 약해하는 곳이 너처럼 미친 bounce bounce
As usual, J-Hope's rap is full of interesting sounds and noises because that's what he does.
Of course.
But mostly for me, it's about what he says in this part. So he is from an area of Korea called Gwangju in Jeolla province, which has had a lot of political turmoil over the years and is sometimes not been treated as fairly as other parts of Korea because the leadership in Korea tends not to come from that area. And the fact that he is still very proud to be from there and talks in this section about how proud he is to be, I don't know, I just found it very, very touching.
오직 충만하러 가수라 큰 꿈을 키워야지 그들도 막다 못해 우리 뛰어 다 봤지 열정을 담았지 내 광주 호칭이나 너무 활동을 기어 나보다는 시간은 7시 모여질 밤 모두 다 놀러라 공유기 다시 오해파
Just the fact that he speaks proudly to be from there, and he's the only member from that area, I don't know, it
I
gives
really
me
like
feels.
his last line of his rap where he
Same.
specifically sort of calls
Same.
them out about this
Same.
and uses numbers.
Yeah.
He says, what are the numbers? 062, which is Gwangju's area code.
That's right.
And then he says 518, which stands for May 18th, which is when a big political uprising date for Gwangju.
That's right, a very important turning point in Korea's history, and something definitely to be proud of if you're from that area. Anyways, who's your honorable mention?
My honorable mention, a little bit more upbeat than your honorable mention. My honorable mention is Jungkook. I really liked his parts in the song. I mean, obviously, the thing that stands out the most is the intro.
Yes.
He gets his little ad-lib part,
Yeah.
and then he gets to say, wherever you live, wherever I live,
Introducing the whole theme
Yeah.
of the song. Yeah.
cities, stuff. He's vibing with
Yeah.
it.
Excellent.
Also, basically every single ad-lib is Jungkook.
I see.
You can see this from a lot of their live performances. He likes to do them live,
Oh, yeah.
which is very cool because a lot of the time the ad-libs sort of just follow the backing track or just aren't done.
It's true, actually. Especially, I think it it's a good thing that there's no choreo for this song. And so the very few times they have performed it live, it has always been an encore song, and it's been a free vibe song.
Yes.
And so I think that does free them up quite a bit to be more adventuresome vocally. It's not just JK, but all of them will do
just shout-outs and
growling
whatever,
shout-outs
sure.
and stuff when they're performing it live, which is pretty cool.
At the very last chorus of the song, things get a little out of hand, both live and in the recording, where they just sort of throw all the ad-libs in and be like, sounds fine.
That's right. It's an ad-lib salad.
Yeah. And then so Jungkook gets to say yeah, super high, and he gets the woo woo twice.
Yes.
And he also gets Welcome to My City at the same time as V, except he's super high and he's super low, which is really nice.
Yes, they close out the song together. Each of our MVPs this week is an honorable mention for the other.
Yes.
So we have 2 members this week to talk about in this section, which is not bad. That's pretty good overlap.
It's solid. It's solid.
Yeah. My honorable mention for this song is V, and
an icon.
I absolutely admit that I was strongly influenced by the live performances.
I could tell.
We're supposed to keep it to the recording, but I couldn't separate this song from the live performance for me.
I can't believe.
Yeah, I know. It was terrible. So V is pretty good in this song. Like, there's no question. That he's pretty good in this song. First of all, he gets the whole ending parts.
Yes.
The la la la's and wherever I am, my city, and then he also has a little laugh at the end.
Yes.
Oh my God, how charming is that?
What a charming man.
I know.
And some of the parts that he only sings live are Come to My City, Know How to Party, City in the chorus.
That's true.
He sort of gets that part live. It's mostly him.
That's true, but not on the recording, right?
But not on the recording. Technically, it's all of the vocal line and maybe a couple of the rap line.
That's true.
It's very muddy.
But when you're live, it's V's growl that is selling that part. The Come to My City.
Well, that wasn't bad.
Yeah, his voice.
V does it better though.
Oh, of course, please, I could never. Yeah, anyway.
It's definitely a growly song. RM growls.
RM is very nicely growly. Would you like to tell us about RM?
Let's talk about RM.
Right.
First of all, listen, proud. So proud of my guy.
Yeah.
It's like he's standing up for Kannada. Does anybody place off of Seoul?
I think it's well respected.
Oh, yeah?
People like it. It's
so proud of you,
little town.
For not just pretending you're from Seoul.
I know. Actually, I agree with you. The things that the way he talks about Ilsen in this song is like poetry. Like,
he's so proud.
It's an ode to his hometown. Unlike Suga, who's like, what is there in Daegu? Nothing.
This is my favorite part about RM's rap. He goes on about the nature. He goes on about the rivers there and how he likes them. And I'm like, my guy was Namjooning since day one. In his hometown, 2 years old, walking down the river.
Actually, they didn't move there till he was 4.
Oh, my bad. 4 years old, living his best life.
세상에서 가장 좋아하는 거 작은 도시 피리가 고 한강보다 호수구머리도 좋아하는 작아도 훨씬 포문이 낮은다고 내가 나를 잃는 것 같을 때 그곳에 좀 이발에 오래된 날 찾아 remember 너의 냄새도 everything 너만 서만 어쩌고지 every spring
Like that's his
When he
home.
goes there, he feels
Yeah.
like himself.
Yes, the fact that it's always going to be home to him no matter where he is in the world or where he goes in the world, I think is such a universal feeling, right? Like to feel like you have one place that you think of when you think about home. And I don't know. It was very touching. I love his rap in this song.
I like one of his lines in particular, City of the Flower, City of the Mon.
Yeah.
I thought that was very charming.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering, when he says City of Mon, is he referencing himself?
He is, yes.
Okay, because I was like, Rap Mon.
Yeah, no.
Mon.
City of the
So
Flowers,
cute.
because apparently there's a flower festival there every year, but City of Mon because
He's Rap Mon.
that's right. And then he also gets sort of a chorusy bit.
Yes, he gets some singing, sort of.
Yeah.
It's less rappy and sort of singy, except he sort of just screams into the microphone
Well, there's
when they're
growling.
doing it live.
It's a growly song.
And I'm here for it.
Me too.
Shout medallion 나 다시 또한 shout medallion And I'll be right here And I'll be dying in my city yeah.
His whole tone throughout the rap, even in the recording, is a little bit different, I found, than some of his normal rapping. He's
I agree with
definitely
you.
more, I don't want to say aggressive,
No, I agree with you completely.
but aggressive.
Yep. It is an interesting song in that it is a party song. Like you can dance to it. You
yeah,
can
yeah.
definitely like jump around
Party.
to
It's
it.
definitely an encore
It's
song.
an energy song.
Yeah, but then it still has lots of meaning.
Yes. Yeah. And it has like the feel of a rap line song almost.
Yes.
Like
It's
the
very
way they
heavy.
go hard.
It's heavy
yes.
on the rap parts.
Yes.
But it still feels like it's sort of even because everybody gets a good part.
I agree, and they all get to mention their hometowns. I don't know. I have a lot of respect for this song. I don't think it made my top 50 because it's not a song I listen to often. And
Can't believe
they have kind of ignored it in that
they don't perform it
they
live a
do
lot.
not perform it live a lot. But
But that's okay. I'll wait. I'll be right here in my city for when you're ready. BTS. On to the fun facts. Tell me a fun fact about my city.
I mean, I don't have very many fun facts.
I know. That's why you're going first.
Okay, well, I can talk about where it was performed live. They did perform it on the HYYH tour.
Yes.
So they performed it on the original tour, but not the epilogue part. Like there's a little extension on the end
Yes.
after they released Young Forever. They dropped the city.
They were like, get out of here. But the stage for My City during the HYYH tour.
Yeah.
Have you seen it?
I have. They have all the signs of like the biggest cities in Korea.
Yeah, and the
in a
ones that they're
row.
from.
That's right. And then they all go and sit underneath their one. I didn't get it at first. I was like, why are
Wow.
Suga and V way at the end while Jimin and JK are way at the other end? But then I understood that they were sitting under their sign and there's Hobie in the middle. Represent.
Let's go! 세상에서 가장 좋아하는 거 작은 도시 빈티가 고 다가오는 호수구머리도 좋아하는 작아도 훨씬 포문이 낮은다고 내가 나를 잃는 것 같을 때 그곳에서 불발에 오래된 날 찾아 remember 너의 냄새도 everything 너만 서만 어쩌고저 every spring
This would be back in like 2015 when they performed it. And I have to say, seeing them perform it makes you love this song.
Yes, it really does.
Yeah, it makes you really want to know more about it and it makes you want to bang your head a bit. And then the only other time they performed it live is at Fifth Muster.
Yes.
God, Fifth Muster.
God, Fifth Muster. It was such a good day.
I agree. Just
Where are
after
we?
hit. What do you mean?
Where are we?
In Korea?
Magic shop. This is a fun little side note about us. We were watching Fifth Muster for the first time, and they were doing the whole magic shop thing.
That's
and
right.
then they were like, "Where are we?" And then the crowd paused for a second, and
we were like, Korea.
in Korea. Like, what do you mean?
And then the crowd was like, magic shop. And then we were like, oh.
This is why we didn't attend. We would get smacked at the concerts. I'm surprised we didn't do anything embarrassing at the American ones.
My God, we escaped by the skin of our teeth, I'm
Barely.
sure.
Right, so the HYOH tour.
Yes.
There is a CD for the Japanese ones and the Korean one.
I own it.
Have you watched it?
Yeah, I watched it like 2 nights ago.
Did you watch the behind the scenes?
I got to the end and it was like 11:30 and the behind the scenes part started, and so we did not finish it.
In the behind the scenes.
Plus there's no captions on Japanese DVDs.
A.
What?
Glasses Gin.
Oh, no, I saw that.
Beanie Sugar. And C. They do Ma City. And you can see them all sitting down there practicing a lot of the songs on the tour.
Oh, I see. And there's a bit of a practice reel for Ma City.
Yeah, it's 45 minutes and then the Ma City part's maybe 2. And there's
wow,
cuts
it's
in between.
45 minutes long. Well, I'm
Yeah.
glad I went to bed then.
So my last and final fun fact,
Got it.
is sort of about J-Hope's rap.
Oh,
but
okay.
it's also about Suga.
Okay, what?
Suga, when he was 17, created a rap song called 518062, which is also about the Gwangju political disturbance.
That's true. So I would like to clarify that Suga produced that song,
Yes.
but he did not
created. Yeah, that's what I meant.
write it or appear on it.
yes.
But he did produce it.
When he was 17.
Yeah, I know. This was before
very young.
before he was even a trainee for Big Hit. He was still working with his rap collective in Daegu. This
Yeah.
was before he had even auditioned for Big Hit, and yeah, one of his very early works. Anyway, so yes, summing up about Ma City, definitely an underrated banger.
Oh my gosh.
Definitely, you should go and watch some live performances of it. 'Cause
Go
it
right
will
now.
Completely turn you into a
Watch
fan of this
the
song.
only 2 live performances.
That's right. Everybody was amazing in this song. So
Everybody.
we did give shout outs to Jin, Jimin, and Suga. Our official honorable mentions are J-Hope and JK. And our MVPs are RM and V for me.
Very true. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you become one of our cheerleaders.
That's right. And check out the links in our description below for more fun facts and interesting stuff about Ma City. Thank you so much for watching. This has been
BTS MVP.